Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. This is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign. Love is all around. Let's set that there. Taurus, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It is, after all, your message. You call the message into you. So it comes to you when you're ready and open and receptive to the message. That being said, there is a new message every single week. So please, Taurus, remember to subscribe to this channel and then ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. If you really need a deep dive into a personal situation, I do personal readings. Please check out my website. You can book and schedule there. I definitely have some slots available for next week, so I'm here to help. Almost there. We're almost there, Taurus. We're going to leave that right there. If it falls out, it stays out. You ready, Taurus? Let's go. Taurus, God, please tell me what Taurus needs you to let them know. Tell me what Taurus needs to hear to help them grow strong, be progressive, and make progress in their life and heal. We got a lot of cards on the table. So, love is all around. Okay. This is Gemini energy. So it could also, it could mean compliments that are coming at you, like people being very, very complimentary towards you. It wouldn't be fake, it would be sincere. Like people could be really psyched. Think like Three of Pentacles kind of energy. Like people are psyched. They're hearing about what they do, what you do. They're complimenting you. So it could just be like, yeah, people are really kind of psyched and really on board with everything that you are. Lots of compliments or love, actual love. So, you know, love can be connectivity. It doesn't have to be romantic, but certainly a feeling of connection and warmth and happiness. These are like, this is like music to your ears. Just like, it's very, very up and optimistic and, just yeah, I don't know, I feel just kind of like I can't stop smiling. So that's the energy. And then this is what came out that I got to see and you didn't. This is Sagittarius energy. So you have Gemini energy and Sagittarius energy, mutable energy. You're being very social this week. Think, or you should be, think on your feet. Improvisation, something's going to surprise you. This might come out of left field, but it won't smack you. There's just this energy of go with the flow. And it's almost like your energy. It's not even like advice. It's like, Taurus, for some reason, you're very malleable this week. You're very kind of up and hopeful and going with the flow and rolling with the punches, improvisation. Nothing's really intimidating you. Very social. All of this energy is like floating around this reading. 7, 8, 9. You have 5 and 9. These are energies of shift, change, and something's almost completed. Like, in other words, preparedness. You're ready. So you're definitely ready for these shifts and changes and kind of loving it, to be honest with you. This could be something unexpected that comes into your life, an opportunity, a connection that comes in that you didn't expect. I love it. It's very adventurous energy for you. So slow and steady wins the race. Totally opposite energy. This is Cancerian energy, this sense of go with the flow, but take your home with you. Are you traveling? This feels like travel. That's what it feels like. Like you're just traveling, rolling with the punches and going with the flow, or deciding to travel, or feeling comfortable in your own skin and feeling like, you know, I take it all with me. I take the people who are with me along with me. I travel with my home on my back. So it doesn't have to be rushed. is almost like you're real chill and real social and real happy. Social gatherings, going with the flow. There's a level of comfort and certainty about your worth here that is making you be as flexible as you are. Okay? Because this energy is almost like King of Cups, this sense of emotional stability. That sense of things may be changing around me, but I know who I am. And things will change and people will really like that energy about you. So that's sort of what's helping you break through right now. Okay, hold on. And then we have time to heal. There's your completion, finishing of it. Guys, you're finished with a hard cycle. You're finished with a tough cycle. And it's toughened you up, but not to the point of being jaded, to the point of being self-reliant and not afraid. So that's really beautiful energy. And there's this way about you right now that is really attracting a lot of confidence. So there's some breakthroughs that are coming at you. Time to heal is, purging all those toxins. You're finished with a toxic life cycle or something that has been holding you back. You're done with that. And then we have life is a mystery. This is 8. There's another 8 card here. Life is a mystery. Maybe you didn't even know. Maybe it was slow for somebody to tell you their feelings, or for somebody to gain your trust, or for you to gain somebody's trust. But there is this energy of now you are. This card is still sort of like there's still something unknown. So we do have to get into it. Life is a mystery. You couldn't even figure that this is where it would end up, but it ended up so much better than you thought. Like somebody is really surprised that you had it in you. Let's put it that way. Right? And ultimately, I want you to go ahead and keep on surprising them and be the change in the situation that you're in, because that's what you're there for, to change the situation. That's why we have all this mutable energy. Something's in the past. Let's get into it. Spirit has your back. This would have been from a long time ago. Or this is Capricornian energy. They have your back. Laws, rules, legality is almost like your integrity and your upbringing, your sense of work ethic, as well as your sense of integrity and following the rules. It may have gotten you someplace slower, but I got to tell you, when that shit pays off, it pays off the most generous. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at the zodiac, if you look at the astrology, you kind of think, well, what, and if you were asked, what's the most benefic planet? Probably Jupiter or Venus, right? What's the one that rewards the greatest? Probably Jupiter, right? But no, Jupiter rewards the most, and it's the most optimistic and the most regular at expansion. But the place that rewards pay off the most is Saturn. Because when you've impressed Saturn and you have towed the line and you have taken the hits and you have weathered the storm, and Saturn will put you through all that. When you have done that and you have shown yourself worthy of carrying yourself with dignity, there is no greater reward that comes on the other side of that, because you have the self-control and integrity to be able to handle that kind of reward. So this is a long battle one, a long cycle one, and this could even be from frickin' childhood, depending on how far you guys go back. But you have really, it is your integrity, and maybe even now that you're here, abilities for natural leadership. That you never thought you'd come. This could also imply, Taurus, that you feel a little bit of imposter syndrome even being there, because you don't really fit in. You know why? Because you don't fit in. You're too good for this situation, but it's okay, because it's where you're supposed to be now. You're supposed to be there to change it. You're different than anybody else who would have taken this job, or anybody else that this person would have met. You're definitely different. You are a surprise to them, because they would not have expected someone like you, which is very dignified, to be even in this situation. But it's because you I don't know, you see potential in this situation. Let's get into tarot, because this is just the beginning. Ooh, Virgo energy. You worked really hard. This is about a commitment to long-term work. This is you. This is Virgo, Taurus energy. You have stuck to this work. You have been regular. You have been consistent. That's why you were called in. Maybe somebody wants to put you out in front to be the figurehead because, like, look what we got here, when in reality, because they know nobody else deserves it. That could be too. But there is a way forward here. It's almost like, Taurus, you are the strategy. You are the way forward. Something more traditional is definitely for you, and or you are the solution moving forward because of your reliability and consistency and dependability and stability. Finances are about to get better. I mean, it's about to get better, not because maybe you're rich, but because it's more consistent and more reliable. You make things better. You're the perfect figurehead because you're sort of the poster child for doing things the right way, doing things the traditional way. So good on you, man. Okay, so what's coming? What's coming from this? Let's say your ships are about to come in. So it's something that you've learned or done or invested in is paying off. There's also a clearing here of all the hardships. This is really when it pays off. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So it's like, it's not even like expect your abundance is coming in now after you've been almost ground to the bone because you didn't stop working. That's your Virgo energy. That's your Virgo energy. You could have had to spend also a lot of time alone, or a feeling of traveling in faith. Had to have faith in your integrity, in the rules, in regularity or regulations, the system, the industry, the man. I don't know what it is, but I got to tell you, it's really paid off. Here you are. And then we have not too far in the future. So this is going into the future, maybe 1-2 months out. I don't even think that much. I'm going to try to get a time frame, but this is when everything starts to come in and pay off, or the way is clear. So it may not be you get a dump of cash or you meet your true love, but there's clarity here. You know you're through the woods. So this week is when you realize you are through the worst of it and you have really weathered the storm way better than anybody thought you would. And boy, oh boy, have you impressed people, because there is some sort of raise or real beautiful payout, karmic payout. What did I say? I said this is that Saturnian payout where you worked to the bone, and now on the other side of it is fortune. My friends, fortune is different than luck. Luck happens randomly or just kismetly. Fortune is because you worked for it, and now that it's that good karma coming back to you. That's fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is here, man. It paid off. It paid off, and there's some sense of saving face. I don't think people really believed you could do this, or you've waited, you've been patient, and now people are singing your fucking praises. Maybe in comparison to all the other assholes around. But there you go. This is a major leg up for you. Let's get a moon card. We're about to have a full moon Saturday. Yeah. So we have adjustments are required right there, which is right now this week. There's still some changes that are going to have to be made. I don't know if it's just to you, but emotionally, it's almost like, yeah, there's still some wavering. Don't let your past hold you back. So don't hold grudges, right? Let the fucking past go. Also, there's a little bit of, because the South Node is about your comfort zone, or the things that you've just assumed were correct. And that's what God doesn't want you to let get in the way. Don't assume anything. Like, take everything as brand new. And also know that you're going to have to continue to apply yourself. You can't be at a point where you can rest at your laurels. On your laurels, you shouldn't. You should be using your laurels every day and applying them every day. Adjustments are required from your normal comfort level, or what you had grown to expect from this situation. God definitely wants you to know that. Okay, so why does that pertain? Don't let your past hold you back, your past expectations of what you're capable of, what you want to do. fuck them expectations, Taurus, because they're what will make you maybe even think that this opportunity isn't as good as it is, but it is. It's also, don't get too comfortable with somebody. Capricorn is here in reverse, so there is this energy of overcoming fears or overcoming addiction, and maybe that's kind of what it is too. It's like, don't get so settled in. Watch out for old addictions or old problems that threatened you being able to stay on time. Like anything that would distract you from that or hold you back. There could be some major anxiety, but usually there's this energy of whatever this malefic force was. It's getting a hold of yourself and recognizing like what it is and getting a second chance, getting exonerated from those chains. So I want to know what changed. That's what I want to know. What changed? Because like now you've been chosen. Somebody was not sure of you or not sure that you could do it, right? But ultimately now there's a decision that's made in your favor saying, of course they can do it. So what changed? It could be leadership change, like executive level change. Something changed. What changed? This is Queen of Swords again. Somebody objective came into the mix and said, you know what? It was mindset that changed. I want something new. I'm ready to give somebody the opportunity to have something new, right? This sense of, oh, your stubbornness may have changed, or it's saying change your stubbornness, because understand that to have this opportunity and deserve this opportunity, you have to acknowledge, at least on some level, you have a lot to learn, and that this is a complete restart or new beginning. And when you are in that mindset, then you are open and deserving of this new opportunity. So it's almost like maybe don't do what you've always done, but you're doing something different, or you have to do something different. Don't do what you've always done. You're here to be something new or to bring a newness into this situation. I gotta choose one of these cards. We have, okay, Taurus, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Okay, and then we have purification and detoxification moving forward, which came out with the Devil in reverse. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So, in other words, see for the first time maybe where you've struggled and where you've held yourself back, especially if there are any addictions or toxins that are here. It's like this is who I really am. Know it, understand it, and from that point you can actually improve upon it. So there's a lot of that. This is coming into the future. So up to 6 months out, it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. You don't need what you think you need. You don't need to hold on to what you think you need to hold on to. And maybe the overuse of any kind of, not just drug, but, that's a safety net. What do you call it? Like any kind of way that you placate yourself. There's a sense of, learning that you don't need that as much, or allowing yourself to like find true happiness or real alignment where you don't need the when you don't need the medication, right? You don't need, I'm so sorry guys, I'm losing words all the time. Really frustrating. Where you don't need, it's almost like you found a safe space where you don't need to pretend like everything is okay. You know it's not, especially if there's drug and alcohol issues. But there's this sense of you're really going to be able to shine too. And with this change or with this new beginning, you're kind of learning that got to shed that old skin. I don't have to be that person anymore. And that's what's actually going to get you onto the fast track of not needing to repeat any kind of toxic patterns, right? And that's what it's saying. It's like you because somebody is putting this faith in you, that's why you realize that I have to change. I have to make adjustments, because if I don't, I could blow this. It's so important that you don't want to. And so you're willing to also clean up your act maybe in another situation. And so this energy that comes out this week helps in two ways. A, you know, you get the opportunity that you've been striving for, and then you realize, because you're a Taurus, when you have something precious in your hands, you have to take care of it. And that also means taking care of you, which means purging all those toxins and being like, okay, well, I'm going to do better, right? Leveling up instead of sinking down into a comfort zone is what you're about to be doing. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.